الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على النبي المصطفى وعلى آله وصحبه أهل الوفا. أما بعد، أيها الإخوة في الله والأخوات الكريمات، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Now, this is a new topic which is الكلمة وأقسامها. الكلمة وأقسامها. What is the meaning of al-kalma? We are looking at the meaning of this term, al-kalma. The commonly used term in Arabic sciences, both Arabic grammar and morphology, is a commonly used term. So what does it mean? Al-kalma means word. Word. So that is what al-kalma means. We are looking at it and its classification or aqsamuha. Word, the word and its classification. So that's what we are looking at. Al-kalma. So here al-lafzu is the lafz. Is the al-lafzu. Here is used here because it's referring to kalma, which is feminine. Adibin is referring to something like masculine now. It's going to be what? It's going to be huwa. Huwa. So masculine, and this one is what? Is for feminine. So here is going to kelma. That kelma, that is it. It is a lafzu. Is the lafzu. Is the word. Is the utterance. That is anything that you utter. Anything that comes out from your mouth is what? Is what we call lafzu. Is the lafzu al-mawdu, that is created, that is formed. Is the utterance that is formed, that we created liman mufrad, for a singular meaning. For a singular meaning, that is to mean a particular thing. That is, when we mention that thing, there is nothing we trace the word to other than one thing. When we mention it now, like Ahmad now, for example, Ahmad is a lafz, right? So when we mention Ahmad, we are going to trace the word to somebody, to someone who is Ahmad. So this thing is created, this kalma is drawn up, is formed to mean what? To mean to have a singular meaning. So kalma, number one shartu for kalma is that kalma must be lafz. It must be what? It must be lafz. Number one shart. Number two shart is that it must, okay, the reason why it must be lafz is that we have different kind of utterance. If I say jam now, jam, I don't know whether this thing have meaning, but I think it doesn't have any meaning. Jam. So I mentioned this. Maybe I'm talking. I say jam. So this thing now it has no meaning. But all the same, is still what? Is still a lafzu. Is still lafzu. Because I alter it out. It's an utterance. It comes out from my mouth. Then is a lafz. Is a word. But in the case of kelma, the lafz that will be kelma must be al-mawdu'u liman, must be created for a meaning, must be drawn up. I must draw the lafz up to have a meaning, So this is second shart. It must be al-mawdu' liman, the lafzu. This number one is connected to this word, to this number two. So the lafzu, the utterance, the word must be created for a meaning. It must be created for for a meaning. So in the case of the other lafzu that is not created for meaning, that one is not kelma. This one now is not kelma. It's lafzun la kelma. It's lafzu but not kelma. Why is it not kelma? Because it's not created for a meaning. So like Ahmad now, I mentioned this. So another example is doraba. When I say doraba, we know doraba is what? Doraba is an action word, is a verb. So it has a meaning. We are using it for a reason. We are not just saying it useless. We are not just uttering it out without having a meaning we want to use it for. So also kelbu, dog. So it has a meaning, is a kelma. So fi is also a kelma, fi in is also a kelma. So let's look at all these kelma one by one. So let's look at this one by one. So classification of kelma. So aksamul kelma. So yanqasim kelma, the kelma we're talking about here, yanqasim, is divided ila thalathati aksamin. Is divided into three parts. Is divided into three parts. So in English language, the part of speech, we have different part of speech. It's more than three. I'm very sure it's more than three. We have noun, we have pronoun, we have adjective, we have adverb, we have preposition, and the likes. So in Arabic language, we only have how many part of speech? We have only three. Only three. Because there are some part of speech that are categorized under one in English, like in the case of ismu now. In the case of ismu, we have many parts of speech that are categorized under here. Under here we have pronoun. Under it we have adjective. You can see, and some other ones. So that is the reason why this one is classified into two. We have demonstrative pronoun here. We have relative pronoun. They are all ismu. They are all categorized under ismu. I'll get into. So that is why this one is just three. This one is three. In Arabic, we have three parts of speech, but in English, is more than three. So these are the part of speech in Arabic. The classification of kelma in Arabic. Number one is what? Is alismu. Noun. So we call it noun, but there are also some other part of speech in English that are categorized under it, like pronoun. Pronoun is under ismu, like domir. Domir is under ismu. We have relative pronoun, al asma al mawsula, like allazi, allati. We are still going to do that specifically in science, in the science of syntax, grammar. In grammar, we are still going to do it, inshallah. So we have fi'l, also verb. And we have al-harf. We have al-harf, particle. So let's look at this also one after the other. So al-kelma, this is it. It's divided into three. Number one ismu, number two fi'l, and number three is what? Is al-harf. So what do we mean by ismu? When we say ismu now, in the case of ismu, what do we mean by ismu? Lafzun is what? Is a word. You can see this kelma can be used in place of lafz. They are synonyms. Al-lafz. Okay. Al-lafzu. So they are used interchangeably. You can use kelma when you want to use lafz. You can use lafz when you want to use kelma. So they are used interchangeably. They are synonyms. So that is why you see this kelma now. When we say part of kelma, we said the classification is ismu, fi'l, and harf. Once I explain ismu, we say huwa lafz. Lafzun. If we want to explain fi'l, we say huwa lafz. If we want to explain harf, we say what? Huwa lafz. You can see. It's still lafz. This kalma is still lafz. So we are using this kalma, this lafz to explain kalma. Is a word. Al-ismu now is a word, is an utterance. Yadullu ala mana fi nafsihi. Yadullu ala, that is referring to ma'anan, a meaning fi nafsihi, on its own. It is a word that is referring to an independent meaning. That is the key word. That is referring to an independent what? Independent meaning. So this one is very important. Gairi muqtarinin bizamanin. Gairi muqtarinin bizamanin. That is not related. That is not what? That is not related to zaman, to time. To a specific time, that is maybe yesterday or today or tomorrow. When I mention a name now, a name is not related to the time. When I say kelbu, kelbu is kelbu, a dog. So did I say dog yesterday, dog today, dog tomorrow? No, because it's what? Is a noun. So it doesn't have business. It doesn't have business with what? With time, with zaman. So example of that is, let me say rajulun, a man. You see, rajulun is a word. It has a meaning. That is, when I mention it, you know, rajulun is a man. It has a meaning, and it's going muqtarinin bizaman. It is not related to any time. It has no specific time. So that is rajul. You have been to a girl. You can see. We have sayara, a car. We have asad, a lion. We have kitab, a book. All these things, they are what? They are ismo. They are asma. And we can also be seeing some other definitions that is different. That are different from this. This is a good definition. Is a good definition. And we still have some other ones. If you are seeing them, don't be puzzled. Like ismu can be defined as huwa kullu lafzin yadullu ala insanin aw hayawanin aw nabatin aw jamadin aw sifatin aw ayyi shay'in akhar. That is, huwa kullu lafz is all the lafz, is all the words that are referring to what? To the name of a person, to a person that we used to refer to a person, that is this person, or a plant, or an animal, or a thing, or an adjective, or ayyi shay'in akhar, or anything else, another thing, other things, something. So it's not related to time. So this is a definition. I will still have some other ones. If you know this, you are guaranteed to know the definition of ismu. So let's look at al-fi'l. So huwa lafzun yadullu ala hadath. This is also a lafzu. Don't forget, the lafzu is a key word in all the classification of kelma. It's a key word. You have to make use of it. So al-kelma huwa lafzun yadullu ala hadath. It's a word yadullu ala hadath that is referring to hadath, an event. That is referring to an occurrence, to an happening of an action. To the happening of an action, غير مقترن بزمن, that is not related. Muqtarin bizaman. This one is not gairu now. In the case of this, there is gairu there that is not related. But here now, the event, the hadas here, muqtarin bizaman, is related. It's related to what? To zaman, to a specific time. It's related to a specific time, like whether it is yesterday or today or tomorrow. That is the past tense, present tense, and future tense, or imperative. So all these things, they are related to time. So any lafzu, any kalima that you see that is yadullu, that is referring to an event which is related to time, that is related to time, we call it what? Al-fi'l, verb. The example of that is now kataba, he wrote. Kataba, he wrote. You can see he wrote. That means we are using what? We are talking about an occurrence that has happened in the past. So this is a past tense verb now. We are still looking at that, inshallah. We are looking at the field from the aspect of tense, that is time. So we have past tense, present, and future. So this is related to what? To a past event. This kataba, that is he wrote. That means the person has written what is right, has written in the past. So kataba, we have sajada. The person sujud, understand? So the person sujud makes sujud. So sheriba, to drink. So he drank now. He drank. He's referring to the past. Also rakiba, he climbed to the past. So kasura, to be plenty. So when something is plenty, like this, kasura alma, the water is plenty, is much. So all these things, they are referring to something that has they are referring to an event. So they are called what? They are called al-fi'l, al-af'al. The jamu of fi'l is af'al. So number 3, the third classification of kalma is what? Is al-harf, preposition or particle. So lafzun la yadullu ala mana bi nafsihi illa ma ghayrihi. Lafzun, this is a word. La yadullu ala mana. This one has la. You can see the la is negating this word, this present tense verb. It is not relating. It is not It's not referring to mana, a meaning, binafsihi, by itself. It is not referring to a meaning by itself. That is the half. This half here is not having. It's not referring to a meaning by itself. Illa ma ghayrihi, except ma ghayrihi, with something else. Except it is used with something else. You can see mean now, or fee. You know fee is in, right? In, right? So this in is not a specific meaning for fee, but we just guess is translated as in all the time. Most time it's translated as in. Fine, but this is not the meaning of fee. Fee has no meaning. It has no meaning except it is used with what? With another word. Is the context that we find out all these things that will determine the meaning we are going to give them. So fee now my mean in here, and in another place my mean on, it might mean any other thing, because it doesn't have an independent meaning. It doesn't have an independent meaning except it is used ma ghayrihi, with something else. Nahaw, mean is translated from, right? From. Okay, let's use this mean as an example. Arjiun min al-madrasa. Arjiun min al-madrasa. So this means, it means what? I am returning from madrasa. I am returning. So you can see what it means here. It means from. So let's say al-ma'u Okay, let me use a simple word. Let me use this ma again. So let me say korubutu or akrubu. Akrubu menihu. Akrubu menihu. You can see this mean here. This mean here is not meaning for. It's not meaning for. Okay, akrubu menihu means what? It means I am close menihu to him. I am close to him. This who it must have someone is going to meet. Maybe we're talking about someone. I said akrubu minhu. I am close to him. So this meaning here is not meaning from. It means to. So this all this min ila and ala k. They are huruf. They are what? They are huruf. And huruf doesn't. Huruf does not have a meaning except they are used with something else. You can see mean here is used with madrasa. From this context now we can get that the meaning of mean, and from this context now we can get the meaning of what? Of mean. You just have to be looking at how they are used in different contexts, so you can get the meaning of the huruf later when you are seeing it in other places. Don't have the mindset that mean is meaning from, and it will never change from to another thing. Mean is meaning another thing, is meaning something else. Again, so fee also, don't say fee is meaning in, though is meaning in. Almost most time we translate it as in, like fisayaro in the car, filbeiti in the house. I get them. So things like that. So that is most time translated as in, but don't have the mindset that is it. The in cannot change to another thing. Why? Because this half does not have a specific meaning. It's the context that will give you a suitable meaning for the half. So that is that. So let's look at these are action words. The action we see the action, like kataba now. Kataba, he wrote. You can see here that the person is writing. He's doing an action. He's performing an action. Are you guys know kataba? Sajada, you can see, is performing an action. It's an action word. It's referring to an event, occurrence of something. So sheriba, you can see, is drinking water. Sheriba, to drink. So he drank, rather. He drank. So rakiba, he climbed. You can see he's climbing. So kasura, to be plenty. You can see. Kasura to lab. You can see. Or kasura sukanul bilad. There are many. There are many. So to be many. So kasura, to be short. You can see it's an action word. To be short. You can see this person is short. Is short. You can see. So they are verbs. They are action words. So in the case of asma, rajulun iman. You can see he's not performing any action. It's just standing. That is the kelma, the word is referring to something that has a meaning. When we say rajulun now, you must know the meaning of rajul, that we are referring to what? To someone. We are referring to a man. So it's not anything. It's not related to what? To time. That is an action, or to time. Yesterday, tomorrow. So you have Zainab, a girl. So Zainab is referring to a girl. So you know the meaning that is referring to someone. So kitabun, a book. So all these things. Sayaratun, a car. Asadun, a what? A lion. Riyadh is a place. Riyadh is a place. So also places are what? They are asma. They are noun. So you'll be expecting half, right? You'll be expecting half. You are not concerned with half here. We are not concerned with half. Why? Because kelma in Arabic is three. Number 1, number 2, and what? Number 3. We have 3 classification of kelma, right? In Arabic. But in the science of morphology, the science of morphology is not concerned with this harf. I've mentioned it earlier in Ma Yadukuluhu Solf. In the science of Tasrif, what we are doing now, we are doing Tasrif, right? So the science is not related to harf. So harf is out of the context, though it's part of Kelma, but because this course is not looking at it, is not concerned with it, we are not going to look at it, inshallah. So that's why I clarify it like alismu, we have alismu, we have al-fim, we have al-harf. So alismu can be mutamakkin, can be changeable. It can be changeable, wagir mutamakkin, and at times it can be non-changeable. It cannot be changeable at times. So it can be given mutamakkin at times it can be mutamakkin. So also al-fi'l can be what? Can be mutasarrif, changeable, and at times given mutasarrif. Nothing. I explained this. I'm not going to waste time on it. And at times it might not be changeable. So what is concerned? What Sof is concerned with is this one. Is this yadkhuluhu Sof? Anything that is pointing out that is this thing is referring to this thing. Any box that is, you can see mutamakin here is going. So mutamakin is what is part of the concern of Sof. Ismun mutamakin. Ismun mutamakin. Now that can change. Name that we talked about this before. So name that can change. Then al mutasarrif also. Al fi'l al mutasarrif, verb that can change. So all these things they are what? They are part of the concerns of Sof. They are concerned of Sof. So yadkhuluhu Sof. It can change. Sof has business with them. This morphology, sign of morphology, yadkhuluhu. Can penetrate them. We can study them in morphology. But in the case of Gairu Mutamakin, Ismu Gairu Mutamakin, you can see trace the arrow wa Failun Gairu Mutasarrif and what and half generally. These three things. La yadkhuluhu Sarf. La yadkhuluhu Sarf. So Sarf has no business with them. So we just study them now, just see them. So we are not going to be seeing them again. Bygone. But we are looking at Ismun Mutamakin and Fi'lun Mutasarrif. Inshallah, these are what we will be talking about later on. So that's that on Kelma. That's that. I hope you understand. May Allah make it easy for us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.